Hi, I'm Mark and I'm passionate about English. I know I keep saying that, but for some of you this might be the first video you've seen. So I'll say it again, I'm passionate about English. Now, we're coming up to the 1st of July, which is an important date for Annabelle. That's when her first free mini lesson will be up on Facebook, on YouTube, and on the website passionateboutenglish.com. She's going to be doing some mini weekly lessons in July and August. I think it's going to be about 9 free mini lessons. So look out for the first one on the 1st of July. If you don't know what the IELTS exam is, it's really the most widely recognized exam for English in the world. You need to pass it if you want to get into a British university, or get at the right grade, I should say. And it's also very useful to show your employer, to show that what your English level is. And actually British people emigrating to Australia, New Zealand, Canada, they actually need to get the right grade as well if they want to emigrate. And to be honest, for a British person to pass the writing exam, they would actually need some advice and some coaching. Anyway, Annabelle will be giving you some tips, and then her course of 12 lessons will be available in September. And that's a package. Unlike mine, which are going to be weekly lessons, from September, hers will be available as a whole package of 12 lessons. And one other thing I wanted to say before we start is hello to Robbie. Robbie has helped us. He's let us have some of his practice IELTS tests, and his website, if you want to check that out, is ieltshelpnow.com. He's also got stuff to help you get through the IELTS exam, but in a different style. So we're not trying to compete with anybody else, we're just trying to make our own style. All right, let's begin the lesson for today and pick out an idiom. So here's my trusty pot. Trusty is kind of like saying it's something I rely on, or something like that. Okay, so the idiom for today, I like it, is it's on the tip of my tongue. Now, this is your tongue, of course, and the tip is the very end bit. If something is on the tip of your tongue, you can't quite remember it. It's just about there, but you can't get it. So if somebody asks me and I'm telling them about somebody, but I can't remember his name, I go, now what was his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. So it's not like I can't remember it at all. I know it's going to come to my mouth very soon, or to my memory and then my mouth. So that's on the tip of my tongue. Very, very useful idiom. Yeah, of course, not just for names. Could be anything which you can't quite remember, but probably you will remember it in a moment. Okay, that's a good one. All right, the phrasal verb for you. And the phrasal verb is, to stay in. To stay in. Very easy. I think we had a phrasal verb some time ago, to go out, and we also had to go out with. So, for example, let's say a friend asks me, what are you doing on Saturday night? And I say, I'm going out with my girlfriend, or I'm going out with some friends. Or you could just say, I'm going out. I'm going out to the movies. I'm going out to see a friend, etc. This is actually the opposite. No, I'm not doing anything on Saturday night or tonight. I'm just staying in. I think I'll stay in, or I'm going to stay in. So that's a very easy phrasal verb, and there we go. All right, today's collocation is I took an instant dislike. Okay, so well, the collocation here is instant dislike. Okay, so I guess you know like and dislike. But if we say an instant dislike, when you meet somebody, something about them, their clothes or their manner or the way they look, something you just don't like it immediately. You make some kind of judgment. Now, judgments are often can be wrong. But yes, something about that person you take an instant dislike to. And it doesn't have to be a person. Could be a place. Maybe you go somewhere on holiday and, I don't know, there's something about the place, you don't get a good feeling. So you could say, I took an instant dislike. And we would normally say an instant dislike to the town or something. Okay, that's your collocation. We've had it's on the tip of my tongue as the idiom, stay in as the phrasal verb, and I took an instant dislike. We wouldn't really say in English, I took an instant like. In fact, it's not we wouldn't really, we definitely wouldn't say that. So that's something you may not realize as learning English, and that's what I'm trying to help you with. So instant dislike, but not instant like. Okay, I've got a couple of jokes chosen for you today, and the topic is mental health. You may question my mental health with some of the things I do in the lesson, and as you have noticed, I'm wearing a wig again. I haven't worn a wig for a while, but if you'd forgotten that word, then again, it's going to help you remember it. Not that wig is such an important word, but it's just to give you an example of how to learn words, how to learn vocabulary. Okay, so I will have to take my glasses off. Okay, so two cows are standing in a field. One says to the other, "Are you scared about all of this mad cow business?" The other says, "No." The first cow asks, "How come you're not scared?" The second cow says, "Because I'm a chicken." All right, it's good. Okay, so I don't know if you know, but in Britain some years ago we had a very big problem with a disease called mad cow disease, where it affected the brain of the cow, I think, and many cows had to be killed, and you couldn't eat the meat. But he says, "Are you scared about all of this mad cow business?" Business doesn't mean business in this case. It's kind of all of this mad cow business, all of this mad cow talk, all of this mad cow what's happening, something like that. The other cow says, "Nope." Nope we often use for no. The first cow asks, "How come you're not scared?" How come, if you don't know, is another way of saying why. Why aren't you scared? How come you're not scared? And the second cow says, so this is the funny bit, "Because I'm a chicken." So actually it means that cow does have mad cow disease because the cow thinks she's a chicken. Sorry, if I said he, of course the cow is always female. So that's quite funny, I think. All right, and another joke from the mental health topic. Okay, I made a little mistake with the names, so I just had to do a quick transition in the editing. A psychiatrist is showing Alex a series of ink blots. Now, if you don't know, sometimes a psychiatrist will show, it's kind of like a piece of paper, but with some shapes made out of ink that's spread. And the psychiatrist will then judge the patient on what they think the ink blots look like. "And what do you think this is, Alex?" Alex replies, "A nude lady in a bath." Nude means no clothes. "And this one?" "A girl taking off her bra." "And this one?" "A big pair of boobs." Boobs is another word for breasts, or tits is another one. I'm sorry, Alex, says the psychiatrist, but you're a sex maniac. I'm a sex maniac, says Alex. You're the one showing me dirty pictures. So, sorry, I've got something bothering me in my eye. Alright, so that's quite a good joke too. So Alex keeps seeing these pictures in the ink blots to do with girls, and when the psychiatrist says you're a sex maniac is someone who can't stop thinking about sex, but the Alex says, I'm a sex maniac, me? You're the one showing me dirty pictures. Dirty pictures is another way of showing pictures connected with sex or nudity or something like that. So it's quite funny. Alright, so that's the end of today's mini lesson. Your bass riff will be coming up very soon, and I'll see you in the next mini lesson. Alright, bye for today. Okay, so here is the bass riff for today. It's from one of my favourite bands, an American band actually. They started off in New York, and they had a fantastic live concert on, which you can probably watch on YouTube, DVD, called Stop Making Sense, and one of my favourite all-time albums or CDs called Remain in Light. But this is from a bit earlier than that album. So here we go. Let me turn the volume up. Always have to remember to do that. And here it is. Just play the very first bit again, which is the most recognisable bit. And then it starts, can't seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous, can't relax. Okay, that'll do for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the bass riff and especially the mini lesson. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye.